bam. See how like I turned on the camera simultaneously, and bam, like I was always here, but I wasn't. What's going on? RaJuR Real Deep Cool coming at you, hollering at your boys and the girls. Yo, what's up? Look here, real quick. I can't be long. I have a visitor coming over, so I can't sit here and be slip, slap, dabba, labbing with y'all. Hold on a second. You know what I mean? I think I need more light. Blair Witch Project. Never saw that in my life, but this is what it is. This gonna work? Man, it ain't gonna work. All right, forget the light thing. All right. I can never figure out this light thing when I'm in here, so I might be a little dark, you know what I mean? But what it is, holla at your boy RaJuR Real Deep Cool. Let's get it on and popping real quick. What I did was, some of you know that I went and I grabbed a couple pieces. One I have here I picked up this week is Vivace. You guys know I've done that already. Vivace is nice rose type thing going on with some citrus and a little stinging to the nose with the stinging opening for me. But overall, it's not a bad piece. It's not a bad piece at all. Let me address this real quick. A lot of people are getting at me about Capriccio. A lot of people are asking for samples and so on and so forth. Look, real deal, real thing is, y'all know Renee has really put me out there to say that, you know, I turned to more to this, and Renee is the expert. I'm not the one when it comes to this. You know what I mean? I learned from him. You know what I mean? Hey, what happened was they sent me a sample of it out from Men, and I knew they had the bottles, you know, and I was like, yo, you know, I want to get into something different. You know, I try to stay away from the crowd. That's what I do. That's what I do. I stay away from the crowd. So I was like, I'm gonna push up. I'm gonna get off what everybody else is on, and I'm gonna push off on some Suspiros. So I had a couple samples. I already bought Leilani. Leilani was the first one I bought because I heard it was kind of like, my man Nilo overseas told me it was kind of like Black Afghano, and I had already had Black Afghano. I know I like Black Afghano, so I picked that up. So then I was like, all right, so send me the rest of the line that you have, and it was cool. She sent me the rest of the line. You know, sometimes I gotta stop and listen to my music, you know what I mean? Because I haven't heard this stuff in so long sometimes. But remember, I'm getting ready for this next CD, so I get an idea of what I've had. Maybe some stuff I've done in the past. I might put on this new CD, who knows? Anyway, so she sent me the Capriccio, and I'm like, man, something about this is very nice. But I wasn't really sure that it was me, you know, because at that time my nose hadn't graduated to the level that it's at now, and it still can be better. I'm nowhere near being a really, really good nose. So I said, but this thing is nice. So I started looking at reviews like I always do, you know, because I didn't want to make a commitment on that bottle without, you know, knowing that I checked it out and looked at reviews, read reviews, everything. And man, Rod from the UK said, yo, you gotta have this. And that was it, I bought it. That's what it comes down to. So I passed that on to my man Rod from the UK. I've got his name on YouTube. I think it's 8TR something or the other, TK something. But Rod from the UK turned me on to that. And then I got it, and then Renee asked for a sample. I sent Renee a sample because he wanted to know what else I had in Suspiro. And I sent him a sample. It was a couple of juices, even a Duetto. And he like dug it, man. He bought a couple bottles of that Capriccio. So for me, it's number 3 in my cage. Leilani and Duetto is number 1 and 2. And then I like Capriccio, and then Allegro, then last is Vivace. They all have places for me. I can't wait to see what the summertime is going to do for a lot of those, because we're just coming out of winter in Philly, so I haven't really had a chance to check those out, you know, in that particular vein and the different seasons. So we're going to see what's happening with that. All right, so I was going to buy Cuba Beluga and Gourmand Coquin, both from Guerlain. It's me again, stepping away from the crowd, getting away from the RaJuR people, getting away from the Profumum people, and moving on to something else, you know what I mean? I don't even want to ride that boat, you know what I mean? I am going to pick up another Profumum as soon as my samples get here. I've been waiting for a minute. But yeah, as soon as they get here, I'll figure out which one of those I want. Right now I like Confetto, because it's not all that sweet, and I like coconut. So it may be Confetto, or I'm still waiting. But this Gourmand Coquin, I called Neimans, and they was like, yeah, we have that. I'm like, oh, let me come on up, because actually I already bought this. I already purchased this already. It's on the way. It's coming. It's like, yo, it's in the mail. But, you know, and I was blind buying. I was going by what I read. So when I called and they said they had it, I'm like, all right, I'm coming to get it. Now, let me tell you right from the door, this is sweet. No sweeter than Love that I have. No sweeter than some of the other gourmands that I have, like Liaison Dangerous. No sweeter than that. I'm wearing that. No sweeter than Forbidden Games. I'm wearing that. So, but as soon as you put this on, you smell chocolate and alcohol. This is chocolate and alcohol right from the door. There's a pinch of pepper, like real quick. But right now, it's chocolate alcohol. This is peach alcohol. You haven't seen me drink this in a while. I was drinking this when I first started doing videos. Anyway, yeah, this is... Now, I was talking to another young lady, and she was like, that's going to turn powdery. And you know, I was figuring, okay, powder might be good for the summer, because it's summertime. I may not mind doing the powder. I don't want anything too heavy in the summer. You know, I don't want it being overly cloying. You know, and it just being irritant to people and even to myself. So I got to see how this is going to wear. But right now, chocolate alcohol. That's what this is. Now, there's supposed to be some other stuff going on with it. I'm not going to look them up. Y'all can look them for yourself. Guerlain Gourmand Coquin. C-O-Q-U-I-N. The reviews are like unbelievable on this. For the most part. For a lot of people. So, yeah, check it out. So far, I like it. It's different. There's no chocolate and rum that I know of with pepper in it. And it's different. It's not a chocolate greedy. Chocolate greedy is like totally different. Chocolate greedy is like straight just chocolate. Like Choco Musk is straight chocolate. This is not it. There was some people, Miss Boo didn't like it at all. She was like, man, it's like a $40 fragrance, and she was really ticked. But I think if she really revisit this and really smell it for what it is, this is my first time on it. She has the bottle. She already has the bottle. And she put a lot of money out to buy that bottle not to like it. So she must have blind bought it and she didn't really feel it. But you know, I wouldn't even have cracked the bottle. Like me, when I heard they had this tonight, I checked it out because I knew when that bottle got here, I wasn't even gonna open a box if I ain't like this. So it's not gonna be here till Tuesday. I got a couple more days to wear this. Unfortunately, they didn't give me enough to really put in the atomizer. I don't have any 3 mil atomizers either to really get a spray on this. So pretty much the atoms are not separating like they should. But for the most part, I can smell it. I did spray it in the store. So yeah. While I was there was another gourmand. It's called Oriental Brûlante. And I was like, man, that smells good too. So let's go with that. Let's try this. Oriental Brûlante. Okay. Now this is another gourmand as well. It's sweet. And we'll see. I definitely don't know the notes of this. She was reading them off to me. Thank you so very much, Phyllis. Phyllis at Neiman Marcus and King of Pressure. Thank you so very much for helping me. I appreciate it. I told her that I was a reviewer. You know, and I did some other things. And, you know, she was like, cool. I left her a card. I told her to look me up. This is crazy. What is this? Oriental Brûlante. Okay, it's a gourmand. There's some kind of flower in here. Oh, it's giving me a Terre Hermes elixir type vibe. I'm smelling Terra Mez Elixir Desmerveil in this. But there's something else happening with this. This is totally different from the chocolate. By the way, I changed my order from Cure Beluga to Tonka Imperial. I have Tonka Imperial as a sample, and I revisited it last night along with Bois d'Armani. And Bois d'Armani and Tonka Imperial smell the exact same for at least an hour and a half. I'm telling you. And when I woke up this morning, because I put a nice dose on each arm, when I woke up this morning, they smell the same. Whether you like Tonka, whether you like the burnt paper during the mids. Because when it came to the dry down, they both smell the same. When it came to the beginning, they smell the same. It's where the middle is where the magic takes place on Bois and Tonka. Alright? And I couldn't understand it because Tonka has something else happening with it. It's not leather, it's tobacco or something like that in it. I didn't smell that in the beginning. It must have happened sometime during the middle of the night because I ain't smelled it this morning either. So this Oriental Brillant is, I mean, it has the Desmerveil type elixir thing, but I'm gonna have to look this up. It smells a little feminine, but so does the Coquin. And the Coquin, you know what? This is on shuffle. No wonder I'm not vibing on this the way it should vibe. Alright. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, Coquin, like I said, now the chocolate is starting to fade in the back, and I'm starting to feel rum in this. It's starting to get rummy. It's starting to get boozy. But it's real light. It's not. Yeah, it's real light. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, it is really, really light. And I'm thinking that, like I said, I'm thinking to myself that would be good for the summertime. Since it is so light, it'll be good for summer. So, you know, we'll see. Alright, the last one she gave me was Irish Ganache. Irish Ganache, which is on this paper. This is very interesting. This is so fresh. It's like, it is like fresh. Man, I gotta put that in a bottle. I just had to put it in a bottle. This Irish Ganache is like really, really fresh. It doesn't smell like anything I've smelled before. You know, which column is good for irises? Zierjoff is good for irises. That's kind of like their signature, is what they do. And I don't really smell a lot of iris in the Zierjoffs because I'm not really an iris head. I can't really pick it out. So I'm not gonna act like I smell it. But this right here, this Irish Ganache is, it's just really fresh. Almost to the point like it's like soapy fresh. It's very clean. He definitely did nice with that. And Rose Barbera is really cool. This is very nice. It's more feminine though. It's definitely a feminine rose because it's bright. It's a bright rose. You can tell it's like a pink rose. This would need some oud on it to knock it down so it won't be so bright. So basically, if you put some oud on this, like some Laotian oud, maybe some Laotian oud, because for me, I think Laotian oud is a little darker, a little spicier than most of the other ouds. And it'll knock this down. But you can smell a little sweetness in this rose as well. So Rose Barbera is not bad, but it's not something I would wear. And last but not least, Angelique Noir. And again, more on the level of Rose Barbera. You can smell the floral in this. I smell floral, but also smells sweet. So another sweet floral compared to rose. Rose is more like another type of rose is like a rose, and Angelique is maybe like some other kind of like a jasmine type rose maybe, or maybe some kind of white floral. I'm really not sure, but not something I would wear. Rose Barbera and Angelique, I probably wouldn't wear that. Irish Ganache is maybe. Okay. Coquin, Gourmand, still doing this thing. It went light real quick. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You know, that kind of money for something to go this light, I'm just going to have to wait till tomorrow. But the rum, you know, not like the rum and Straight to Heaven. But this right here, this right here, this Oriental Guerlain, I don't know, man. That's doing something to me. It doesn't. I mean, like I said, it smells like Desmond Vale a little bit, but it don't. I don't know. Anyway, and the last but not least, she gave me a sample of. I never smelled Shalimar before, so let me go ahead on and spray this, because I know just about everything in the world kind of evolved from Shalimar when it came to the sweetness. So I'm finally gonna smell Shalimar. I asked for Derby. She said she didn't have it. She'd get back to me. I know a lot of cats rocking Shalimar. Yeah, it's not, it's alright, it's a little spicy. It smells spicy on this paper. Yeah, it smells spicy on this paper. I don't know. Not necessarily something I would quickly wear just from the paper. That pen doesn't write. That's good. Perfect. That's what I need. A pen that doesn't write. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Alright, so that's what we rocking with. So that's it, yo. That's what I did tonight. You know, I came home real quick, jumped in the shower. I heard she had this. I ran up there real quick so I can check it out again. And you know, it is all good. It's what it is, man. Just sniffing these Guerlains. You know what I mean? I just don't want to become a Profumum of good people. Profumum of good Profumum. Roma had good sense. But I just think that I just don't. You know, as far as sweets, maybe a couple. I have Bertito and I like, and you know, waiting for Zakuro to get here and Fundo to get here, and the Cisco or something like that. Wait for that to get here. Still waiting for it. That's about it. I'm about to be out, yo. I got the rock, man. I got the roll. I think my partner get ready to come over. I think she might be upset because I wasn't here when I wasn't available when she called. I was like, I was doing Neimans with the. Give me some pound. Holla at you, boy. Holla at y'all later, man. 100. RaJuR. Real deep cooler than cool.